Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, markets overnight, corn and beans up a little bit, soybean oil is up, and wheat's about unchanged to a little bit higher. Outside markets, stocks are up, crude's up, gold's up, and the dollar's lower. I think news over the weekend, first of all, the President of the United States and FDA approved a new plasma treatment for the virus, which is offering support to the stock market. And we're also this week going to see some comments from Jackson Hole Economic Conference from the U.S. Fed Chairman that may lay out their strategy for inflation. Again, that's off the radar right now because of the deepening U.S. recession, but it is something that the market's going to kind of watch. Chinese stock markets were sharply higher over the weekend, given that they reduced some restrictions on trade values. And some stocks, like medical companies, were up substantially higher. As far as the grain prices are concerned, first of all, technically we've got beans trading over the 200-day moving average for the first time since January. Corn is above key moving averages and testing recent resistance. I think part of that has to do with the dry U.S. weather and the pro-farmer numbers coming out lower than USDA's August corn and soybean estimates. So the weekend was dry. This week for most of the Midwest it's going to be hot and dry, and we may be taking a little bit of a top off those record yields that the USDA set in August. In September, they will have a resurvey of the Iowa acres because of the damage there. And they also will have their first actual field surveys to complement their farmer survey. And so we'll see if they drop production from their August numbers or if they hold steady. We also note that there is 2 hurricanes in the Gulf. The second one, Laura, is going to hit in the Lake Charles, Louisiana area and could be a Category 3. The remnants of Laura will go up into the Midwest and provide showers later this week and into the weekend for much of Iowa, Missouri, and points east. The maps also suggest that for first part of September, we could see normal rains as a cold front moves in to the south from Canada. And so the crops really need this rain to finish off. The other news we'll be watching to see if China continues to be a buyer of soybeans. They were rumored last week to be a buyer of U.S. corn and also of U.S. hard red winter wheat, but there was no official confirmation from the USDA, only a big sale for new crop soybeans to China and the unknown. So again, many people feel that it's going to be hard for D's corn to trade over $3.50 given the large global supply, and that $9.25 might be an objective on November beans to increase cash sales. We're also looking at prices a little bit higher for nearby wheat in Chicago and Kansas City to be a seller and start making some cash sales for 2021 in Chicago December at around the 570 area. So again, a little bit higher trade overnight. I think it's weather related. I think it's outside markets related. I think it's money flow related. And we're going to be testing some key resistance. And I think that any news about the virus, any news about our economy, and this rain event later this week will be key on whether we push through upper resistance or put a top in the market going into the fall. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day, and please remember, treat people like you would like to be treated yourself.